start with that, Conrad, as you started, you were talking about vulvular cancer. It's not vulvular, it's a vulvar.
Vulvar.
Yeah, okay. And I thought you were very well organized down through all of the things that you did. I have no other things that I could add to it, no other questions, except that I have to ask if you said that she has dementia. I thought I heard you say deconditioning.
I did say that she had dementia.
You
yes.
did, okay, I guess I just missed that part.
But actually, on that note, it was listed as like the number 10 thing, but it was actually like kind of one of the most significant things about the entire interview was the dementia, and I felt like it actually should have gotten a little bit more attention than it kind of did. So should I mean, when you're listing this, this past medical history is like 12 things long. Does it matter what order you list them in?
Well, it does matter what order you put it in, because you put the most acute things at the head of the list. And things like hyperlipidemia, unless that's really playing into somebody with severe coronary artery disease, that may be at the bottom of the list. But I had, when she first came in here, no thought that dementia was the primary problem with it. When she first came into this facility, it was so that she could be rehabilitated and then go back to her prior assisted living situation. There was no evidence initially that her dementia problems looked as bad as they do today, and so that's going to play into the role that we're going to have to play looking at her abilities to go back to a assisted living versus staying here in a long-term care. And today it looked much more like she had deteriorated in that regard. As far as the physical exam is concerned, Daniel, I thought you were a little bit disjointed. I didn't hear a lot of segues from system to system, and again, you didn't mention the eyes, ears, nose, and throat and go down in an orderly fashion through the various systems. And again, I realize we're time pressed, and again, you had not brought your diagnostic kits, but you need to be a little bit more organized with that. I would say, as far as her primary condition here today is really her dementia. The bronchitis is probably a second issue. That was one of the primary reasons that she was in the hospital, but as you find her right now and today, I think that the dementia is the biggest issue. Her deconditioning is probably secondary, and then her chronic medical conditions like the congestive heart failure and COPD would go down in order after that. I'm not sure that I would get a chest x-ray on her now because there are no really acute findings with her. I agree with your plan for the cardiogram. Why would you want to be doing the O2 sats on her?
I was just concerned about her. I don't really know what the long-term prognosis of her SIRS would be, and if that would be obstructing her respiratory, and I don't know. And she's still on. She's still on the supplemental O2. I figured if we're gonna, for some reason I thought if we're gonna keep putting her on that, then we need to know where her O2 level is. Otherwise, why would we have her on that if we don't know what her O2 level is?
That's a very good point, and I'm glad you brought that up, because when people come here and they're on oxygen, one of the things that we want to do is to try to wean them off oxygen if we possibly can. And that, again, is one of the goals that we will have, and monitoring her SaO2 is going to be important for that. And we want to keep them at a level above 90. If they can't maintain a level above 90, then obviously, whether they go home or to a different unit, they'll need to stay on that. Very good.